If you're about to apply for a Chase in cash or Ink Unlimited and don't know which one to get, you need to hold up and watch this video. Most people choose the wrong ink first and miss out on value all year. Today, we're going to take the guesswork out of the equation to get the best value for you. We'll go through a breakdown of each card, discuss why these cards are extremely underrated, and we'll take a look at a monthly spend example so you can see which card wins and why. And stick with me because towards the end, you'll get a simple rule so you know exactly which ink to pick first. Now, if you enjoy this content, smash the like button and subscribe. And if your goal is to build out the best business credit card setups, you have to check my video on the best business setups of 2025. It'll help match your spend and your business with the perfect cards for you. But if your goal is stuck between choosing the right ink, then this video is going to make that choice effortless. And here's why that decision matters right now. Both cards come with strong welcome offers, and today, those offers are even hotter than usual. Now, offers can change, but normally, both these cards offer a standard sign-up bonus of $750 or 75,000 points for 6K in spend in the first 3 months. And with a 0 annual fee, this is insane value. Now, currently, at the time of this recording, there's an elite elevated offer for $900 or 90,000 points for the same spend. This makes both these cards amazing pickups. Now we just have to find what the perfect one for you is. Now, any way you slice it, the value here at $0 annual fees is wild. But a lot of people pause here and think, wait, can I even qualify for a business credit card? Short answer is, if you have a legit side hustle, you probably can. And in a second, I'll show you how to match the card to your spend mix. But you'll want to know if you're eligible first. Now, if you have any side hustles or income generating projects, then you may qualify. This could be anything from furniture flipping to eBay reselling or content creation, to name a few. For a business credit card, you can either apply with your EIN if you have an LLC or your social security number if you have a sole proprietorship. All right, so now that we know, sole prop with a social, LLC with an EIN, if you're earning income from a project, you're at least in the conversation. And once you're in the door, the real game begins. And it's all about how these cards work together and separately to give you max value. Now, both these cards are 0 annual fee cards and earn Chase Ultimate Rewards that you can use for either cash back or portal travel. And if you carry a Sapphire Preferred, Reserve, or Ink Business Preferred, you unlock access to transfer partners like airlines and hotels. Now, that makes this next part even more important because what you spend on decides which ink prints more points. The Ink Cash gives you 5% back at office supply stores and on internet, cable, and phone capped at $25,000 per anniversary year, plus 2% back on gas and restaurants for another $25,000 combined cap, and 1% back everywhere else. The Ink Unlimited is a simple 1.5% back on everything. Now, 5x back on these specific categories is great, but is it really worth it? The short answer is you don't need a ton of bonus categories for the spend on the Ink Cash to beat the Unlimited. In fact, it takes $1 out of about every 8. Now that we know the question we should be asking isn't necessarily which card is better, it's which card matches my spend mix. So let's break down the math so you know exactly which one wins for you and why. For this example, we'll assume a $1,250 total, 200 in office, 150 in internet and phone, 200 in SaaS, 400 in ads, and 300 in miscellaneous spend. The Ink Cash gets a higher rate on the $350 for office plus internet and phone, and the standard on the other $900. That's $2,650 in points per month, or about $31,800 per year. The Ink Unlimited gets 1.5% on $1,250, which is about 1,875 points per month, or $22,500 per year. A good rule of thumb if you're trying to decide which card you should get is if your spend in the elevated categories is 12.5% or more of the total spend, the Ink Cash usually wins. Below that, and the Ink Unlimited often pulls ahead because it touches everything. In the example before, since your 5x slice is 350 divided by 1250, that's 28%. The Ink Cash outruns the Unlimited by 9,300 points per year. Now keep in mind, this assumes you choose one card over the other, and the math would change if you have a multi-card stack. Now that emphasizes the importance of having both a category multiplier and a catch-all. Okay, so that's the math if you're deciding on just one, But here's the reason I'd argue you need both. Whether you're able to get the elevated sign-up bonus or not, getting between 75,000 and 90,000 ultimate rewards points for 6,000 in spend and a no annual fee card is insanely valuable. Both of these cards will net you tons of free or greatly reduced travel. The In Cash offers you 5x multipliers, and if you're looking to maximize or optimize your credit card setup, that should be the gold standard across all of your major spend categories. Now, this card fits the bill, no pun intended, and it doesn't have to be your daily driver, but getting 5x back on a variety of categories is extremely valuable. The Ink Unlimited is one of the only 2 Chase credit cards, the other being the Freedom Unlimited on the personal side, that offers an unlimited 1.5% back on everything. And if you need a cleanup card for your Chase ecosystem stack, one of these 2 cards needs to be in your rotation. The last reason these cards are both great pickups is although you need to be under 524 to usually be accepted, because they're business credit cards, they don't increase your 524 status with Chase. Bottom line, if you're able to qualify, both these cards are musts when it comes to pickups for the sign-up bonus alone. If you don't already have the Freedom Unlimited and need a solid catch-all for the Chase ecosystem, go with the Ink Unlimited first. If you already have a catch-all or your spend is concentrated to the elevated multipliers, go with the In Cash first. Start with the card that fits your spend today, hit the welcome offer responsibly, then add the other after a few on-time months to round out your earnings. Now, if this video saved you from picking the wrong ink, like, subscribe, and drop a comment below which you're choosing and why. Okay, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.